Hey guys, Casey Klein coming to you here from Portland, Oregon. It's January 3rd. So basically, you guys want to know whether you should go for the hourly guarantees or not with Uber and Lyft. So basically, I can just give you my take on things, my experiences with it here in Portland, and you guys can make your own decision because honestly, I really can't give you a definite yes or no whether to do it. But let me talk about Uber first. So Uber here in Portland hasn't been doing any hourly guarantees for quite a while. Let's see, I've been driving for full time for about 4 months now, and it's been at least 2 months since I got an email to sign up or do anything with hourly guarantees with them. So, unfortunately, I really can't give you too much feedback on hourly guarantees with Uber, just because they don't, like I say, they just don't do it enough here to for me to really give you a real good idea of how it goes here in Portland. But let me talk about Lyft a little bit, because last weekend was a really good example. Probably one of the best weekends of the year. Obviously we had New Year's Eve last weekend, so Lyft was talking it up really big. It's going to be really busy. Even Uber, we were getting messages on the app about Uber, get out there, it's going to be really busy, yada, yada, yada. So basically, I decided to focus on Lyft. And let me just kind of give you some of my results of how it went for me. And then, you can make a decision on whether it's something that you want to try to do or not. So I drove Friday night. I started at 5 o'clock on Friday night, 5 in the evening. So the 5 and 6 hours, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., they were given hourly guarantees of $24. So I got one ride in the 5 o'clock hour. It was about 5:25. And then I got another ride at the 6 o'clock hour. It was like around 6:30. So I was averaging about one an hour when I first started. So I did get the $24 an hour guarantee for those 2 hours. Now I got one at 7 o'clock, but unfortunately they had a break in between the hourly guarantees, so I just got my regular fare there on the 7 o'clock hour. Now, it got pretty bad after that, honestly, for me. So that was it. After 7 o'clock, I sat around, drove around the city. I kept moving, my spot every 15-20 minutes, moving around to different locations. So I sat there 8, 9, and eventually about 10:15. I hadn't got anything. So I decided to wrap it up for that night. Some friends were going out and hanging out that night, and it was just too much sitting around for me. And and it's really unfortunate because the 8 and 9 o'clock hours on Friday night, they had a $41 an hour guarantee. Now, I don't know how much you guys know about the hourly guarantees, but with Lyft, basically they have some requirements where you have to pick up one passenger per hour on those guarantees. They have to be within the zone of the area that where their guarantee is going to be, and then you have to fill or be logged on with your app 50 minutes of that hour, basically. So I was within the zones, the 8 and 9 o'clock hour, always logged on, and just didn't get a pickup. So it was really slow. There wasn't a ton of people out and going around Friday night. so that could have been part of it. So like I said, about 10:15, I just wrapped it up for the night because I'm just not the type of person who can just sit around and not working, not getting anything done. I just go stir crazy basically. So I wrapped it up Friday. Now Saturday, I started at 6 o'clock. So the 6 o'clock hour, I was able to pick up 2 rides and get a guarantee of $57 an hour for 6 o'clock. I was able to pick up one in the 7 o'clock hour for another $57 an hour guarantee. Now, I didn't get anything at 8 o'clock. It just completely dropped off. Like I said, I drove around to a few hot spots. Tried to move around every 15-20 minutes and just never got anything. So the 9 o'clock hour came around and I was able to pick up 3 rides, and they had an $80 an hour guarantee, so I did get that. Now, unfortunately, because I didn't get anything, I didn't get another pickup on the 8 o'clock hour, I actually missed out on another $80 an hour guarantee there on the 8 o'clock hour, which really hurts. So like I say, I got 3 more at the 9 o'clock hour, and I got that $80 an hour guarantee. And then I didn't get anything on the 10 o'clock hour either. Just sat around, which hurt as well because that was a guaranteed hourly rate of $57 an hour for that one. So I was able to pick up one at the 11 o'clock hour for $57 an hour guarantee. And then I wrapped it up about midnight. So, I didn't work the super late bar rush either night, mainly because it just was never really that busy. Like usually 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, that's when people are really going out. And I mean, you can see from the amount of people that I was giving rides to, it was just, I just didn't ever see it being busy enough to get those guarantees. I mean, when you're barely squeezing in one an hour, it's really questionable whether you're going to get those hourly guarantees or not. So for me, I just I was able to make some decent money, but as you can see, it was a lot of sitting around basically different times. I mean, let's see, so Saturday I literally had 2, 3, 6. I literally had 7 fares, within a 6-hour period. So, pretty slow. Now why I think it might have been a little extra slow is I know our TriMet bus system and our Max Rail lines here offered free fares for everybody, free rides on the bus and the train here in Portland to keep people, off the streets and everything. So I think that actually had a pretty huge impact on us. Basically that was my experience of the hourly guarantees over one of the busiest weekends of the year here. So, would I say you should do the hourly guarantees? My thought, even though it was slow, is yes. For me, it still works out. I mean, especially, on a weekend like this when you had up to $80 an hour guarantees, it's worth it. Like I say, even though I didn't get that second hour of the $80 there at the 8 o'clock on Saturday, you can look at it this way. I drove 7 passengers and I made $240 that night with the hourly guarantees. So for me, that's not a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle. I think I put in like 46 miles or something ridiculously low on Saturday, and made that type of money. So I mean, that, you know, average guarantee, over those hours is really good. So yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it went for you this last weekend. Like I say, I can just give you my experience here in Portland, and then from there, I mean, other cities can be a lot different. I know some people really like them. Other people avoid the hourly guarantees. But anyways, if you're looking at this, you haven't signed up yet for Lyft or Uber, my links will be in the description. You can always comment on there with any questions you have, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.